Oh man, good morning guys. I was meant to have a shower last night and I didn't want to lose my spot here at GAWLER. So as you're new here guys, I am Sandy and I live in my Sprinter van with my husband Tim. And we are doing a big lap at the moment, and right now we're in Adelaide, or the outskirts of Adelaide, in a town called GAWLER. Tim is away for work, so it's just me and my little dog Pablo. But at the moment, before we start the day, I need to have a shower. And thankfully, there's an Anytime Fitness here. I had to wash my hair and, you know, do the usual. Oh my gosh, I still got my Ugg boots on. It should be right, shouldn't it? Oh, better change my shoes. Alright, it's the road. It's not too far. I can't believe I fit under here. Normally, these umbrella things in car parks are 2.5. This one's 2.8, and I think, oh no, 2.9, and I believe we are just on 2.9. As long as I don't hit those, see those little end bits? As long as I don't hit those end bits, it should be fine. And I'm right near an end bit, but we'll check that out before we leave. Just remind me, guys. Just remind me to check that. Looks like it's nowhere near that top as well. Like, how tall are we? Weird. Oh, so much better. I don't think I can get out of here. I'm sort of parked in. But luckily there's a driveway behind me. I can just reverse. I was going to stay here and show you the town of GAWLER, but I think I'm a pain in the butt sitting here. So, let's make a move. Let's try and get out of this car spot. Look, I'll show you what I mean. See that? He's parked. There's a massive car behind next to me. He's over the line. But now I can't get around him. Normally if it was a normal car, like it would end here, I would be able to get around. So I'll just have to reverse. Big car problems. Alright, I'm out. And that's why you don't bring big vans into shopping fairs. Alright. Let me park up and then we'll head out for today. Alright, before we go into town, I just want to explain why we're here, but it's handy that we're here. There's a couple of vets here. Pablo, I don't know, in previous videos you may have noticed, and people have commented about Pablo's eye. He has a little cyst on his left eye. I've had it checked before. It's been fine. They just said keep an eye on it. So I have kept an eye on it, but lately, actually only probably a couple of days ago, it's changed colour. And I don't know whether he's knocked it or something's odd about it now. So he's tucked in. I'll just show you so you know what I'm talking about. Alright, he's all tired and sleepy, so bear with me. Pablo, look at the camera, buddy. Pablo, it's on the other side. I don't know if you can see. See how it's changed colour? It's at the top. Pablo, look at me. Oh, hang on a second, let me get in a better position. I think you can see there. See Pablo's eye? Oh, it's the wrong one. See how it's like changed colour a little bit there? It's red or brown now. It used to be, sorry Pablo, you can go back now. It used to be like this light coloured little thing on his eye. And yeah, so I'm a bit concerned. I've made an appointment this afternoon, so we'll take you along and see what they say, because I know everyone cares about Pablo. They want to know he's alright, and a couple of people have mentioned it, and it's not like I'm ignoring it. It's been checked before, but we'll check again just to make sure, because with humans, right, if things change colour, you go get them checked. Poor fella. Just going to leave Pablo here while we go up the high street, because we're going to take him out later. We go to the vet. I'm not sure whether we're going to walk up there with him or drive up there, depending on the parking. I might check that out too when I'm up there. Alright, let's check out this little town of GAWLER. Let's just start with where I've parked for the night. So last night I stayed at, and it's sort of like an RV friendly car park. It does say on Wikicamps you're allowed to stay overnight. There is nothing on the sign that says you can stay overnight, but there was a few people here, so I'm saying it's all good. Now, there's no facilities here at all. It's just very non-flat ground. I had to put myself on blocks last night, but it was quiet, even though we're near the main road. The traffic just dies right down. So normally I would go to town this way. There's the high street's just over there, but there is the river flowing right next to us here. So what we're going to do is take this nice little path and go into town that way, because I haven't actually been there. So let's experience this together. You can see how luscious and green everything is. We've had a few comments that oh, it's great to see Adelaide has some rain. All I can say is, you're welcome. Rain follows us everywhere we go, and I'm not surprised that it rains here. That we're here, standard. Well, it looks like this is Apex Park, one of the parks in GAWLER. I've noticed that there's a lot of parks around. There's also gym equipment here, which is handy, and a children's playground right at the end. How cool is this? It's a little book library in a little cupboard on the side of the road. I've seen this before, but good, because I do need a book, so I want to find something and take it back. I feel like chilling out and having a bit of a read tonight. Sometimes TV, YouTube, Netflix, you don't feel like doing that. I feel like chilling. Right, what do they got? Alright, I'm going with this one. I've seen him a lot in bookshops, but I've never actually read any of his books, so there's a lot here, but that could be a good or bad thing. So, yeah, let's give this a go. What really struck me walking down GAWLER's main street were all the old buildings, especially the ones with those beautiful second stories. They look like something straight out of another time. You can't help but wonder, are those upper levels still being used today? Some look like they might be offices or apartments, others seem almost forgotten. Either way, they add such a sense of character and history to the town. It feels like the walls could tell 100 stories. Alright, that's where I have to take Pablo. It's right at the end of the high street. I just want to check just to make sure there's parking, because I don't want to get stuck like this morning. I think that's a little bit too far for Pablo to walk, so let me just check that. On the other hand, I didn't expect GAWLER to be this hectic. The traffic was non-stop, cars coming from every direction, and it felt like it took forever just to cross this street. I thought this town would be a little calmer, but instead it felt downright stressful trying to get around. Alright, finally got across that road. It's very busy here. So I'm going to check. I think I can park. Probably not there, it's a bit close to that corner. Probably park on this road somewhere. This should be fine. How pristine is this park? Despite, the grass is just so green and lush. Despite the works going on there and the main road just there, it's really quiet. It is a pretty park, but it's just right in the center of town. And it doesn't have that block. You know, some parks in the center of town have that noise block around it. This one doesn't. It's strange. I thought it was worth a look though. Pretty. As I was walking through GAWLER, I noticed signs everywhere for the GAWLER show. Turns out it's on next weekend, and apparently it's the biggest regional show in Adelaide. You can tell the town's gearing up for it. Looks like it's a pretty big deal around here. Okay, I bought a couple of things, so I'm going to have to take them back to the van before I show you one more thing before we take Pablo to the vets. It's right near where we parked, so that's handy. Okay, back at the van. Pablo is fine. He's not as excited as he should be. I may be bothering him, so I'll get him. We'll go soon. But right where we're parked, guys, is near Dead Man's Pass. I've never heard of it before, but apparently it has a little tail in this area. So it gets its name because, now let me read this. It's probably a bit easier. It has long been the subject of debate. In the early colonial times, a pass was a ford across a watercourse for bullock teams and horse transport. So I think Colonel William Light visited the area in 1837, and while he was passing through the Mount Lofty ranges to the River Murray, a large red gum is believed to be the tree in which the dead man was found. There was a dead man found in a tree. But there are 4 accounts of finding this dead man, any one of which could be true. The place of the burial to this day remains the name of Dead Man's Pass. So that says to me that there was 4 different stories of this dead man hanging in this, well, hanging in the tree. I don't know, I'm not sure. And all are different. So there's there's a walk just behind us here. I'm not sure what's there, but yesterday I had a quick look, and I think it's just a nice walk through the park. Anyway, let's go together and see what's down there, eh? Sounds like a plan. The walk is quite close. We're staying just there, and this is the walk we're on at the moment, and this is the nice area that I saw yesterday. So let's go in and have a look and see what it's actually all about. Now the car park here, it does shut at dusk. Opens at dawn, so it's to stop people from staying there, I guess. It's lovely and quiet over here, and they've got toilets right at the end, so his toilets are walking distance from the car park here, from your parker. That's quite good. Let's go. Now here's some information on Dead Man's Pass right here. The path, what does it say? The pass was a part of a natural north-south trade route for Aboriginal people and early European settlers. Okay, here's the information we need. Who is the dead man? The name of this pass comes from an unidentified dead European man who was found here in 1839. There are several versions of the mystery of the dead man. Light, whose team found the body, recorded the following in the following diary. But no one really knows. Strange. Gosh, this is pretty and pretty peaceful. I have to say, it is really nice to get out of that city noise. All I heard was traffic up there, crossroad dinging and people, and oh, it was just too much for me. It's too busy for me, guys. But this is nice. Oh, check out this place. What a nice walk. I'd love to bring Pablo here, but there's lots of dog walkers. Well, not at the moment, but there will be lots of dog walkers a bit later. Might not be a great idea, but give him a go. Maybe after his vet. Looks like some world champions were held here, sorry. And this was the cross-country part. See, look at those, see that horse jumping over? That was that right in front. So the horse had to jump over here, run down here, and go through the marsh. Wow, that would have been difficult. But that stopped in 1986 or 1996. It moved to Adelaide. Well, I can imagine it's like jam-packed full of people. See all the homes up there as well. What a view. Yeah, I just want to go over to see what this is over here. I don't think I'll walk too far because, again, guys, the shoes. I have to wear better shoes for these walks during the day. It seems like if I don't hike, I don't wear my hikers, which is stupid, really. I really should. If I plan to do a walk in a city or anything like that, I should wear at least my trainers, not even my hikers, so I can walk. These aren't too bad, but I won't do this entire walk in them, you know? All right, what is this? Nothing. I thought it may have something to do with the dead man thing, or even just the sign, or there's nothing. I believe this trail goes quite far. I think even 1.3k. I could be wrong, but it does take you to GAWLER East, I believe. If I'm wrong, you know the drill, guys. If I'm wrong, I'll put the right information here for you. But it is peaceful. All I can hear is frogs, because there is a waterway next to me. Frogs and nothing, which is nice. break from the ears. Okay, I'm gonna head back. I think I'm gonna make myself a salad and then prepare Pablo for his little vet visit. Poor fella.
The summer holidays are in full swing, and I can't find anywhere to go today. I've already been to Perranporth, and the problem was even the street was packed full of cars. The car park was full. I just couldn't get in there. So then I went all the way down to Vivian Tower.
Okay, I'm trying a new setup for when I drive because for some reason the GoPro gets all of our engine noise when we're driving and it's very, very difficult. So I have hooked up the mics to my actual proper camera and hopefully that will work better. Let me know. But we're off to the vet and oh, let me just show you Pablo. Are you ready, Pablo, for the vet? Pablo? He's Are you angry, Pablo? Are you angry with me, buddy? Hey, you have to go to the vet. Poor fella, he hates the vet, but he actually trembles and grabs onto me and he's so scared because when we took him up to North Queensland, he fell into a lake, well, fell into a river and he got an ear infection and he's been poked and prodded ever since and his ears have cleared up and they're much better now, but he knows he's going to the vet and I'm getting the silent treatment. Alright, anyway, let's go, guys. Now we'll test his audio. Okay, the engine's on. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. We'll start driving and test it then. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Oh, have I got the step in? Oh. Hold on. Alright. Steps in. Let's go. I can't remember where the vet is. I think I just go straight ahead. I haven't got it in my maps or anything. But I think I know where I'm going. Famous last words. Alright, so this is going to be the sound of the engine. Is this better than the GoPro? Hopefully. But yeah, back to this town, I'm just finding it really, really busy and really not my vibe around here. I mean, it's great if you want stuff, if you want to get stuff when you're traveling, like all your necessities, everything is here, like honestly. But for a holiday destination, not so much, not for me. I'm really interested to see about that GAWLER show. Tempted to come back for it, but if the town's this busy when we're going through it now, can you imagine when everybody turns up for the GAWLER show? Manic down here. I just had a quick look at that footage. It looks to me that it's a little bit bouncy when I'm talking, especially when you're driving on the road. I've only got a small screen to check that, but maybe we might have to use a combination of both because I cannot hook my microphone to the GoPro. Creators out there, if you know any mic that will hook up to a GoPro, let me know because I can't get the vlogging one because they don't sell it separately. Annoying. Or I could just maybe try and use my phone. Anyway, enough. This is behind the scenes stuff. You don't need to know all about this, do you? It's masking tape to get the creations that we get. Anyway, guys, let's head into the vet. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Pablo. I'll look after you, bud. Are you ready, buddy? Are you talking to me yet? Pablo? Pablo? Don't be mad, mate. We have to get it sorted, really lie sorted. I know. Oh, poor little Pablo. He hates the vet so much. He had to get dye put in his eye, and then he had, I've got some drops to give him for a week and some painkillers to give him at dinner time, once a day. Pablo, come see the guys. You can see his eyes, he's got dye in it at the moment, so it looks all orange. Oh, it's just, vets are so expensive, and I totally get it, but I own a dog that, you know, if anything's going to happen to him, it'll be him. We had to go to the vet a few times in Tassie and at home and back in Brisbane, if you don't know. And just, I said to myself, I'm not going to take him to the vet. You know, maybe I'm just one of these helicopter mums. But look, he has the worst things happen to him. Like, you can't leave an eye like that. Like, you have to go, especially if it changes colour, we'll have to see what it is. And, you know, it's just costs so much money to get all the medication that he needs. And yeah, it's just one of these dogs, eh? Oh gosh. Anyway, guys, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And let's hope Pablo gets sorted. Actually, I think I might need to ring the other vet, because he's got to get better.